Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it.
Hello, my dear ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new stream. And yeah, today a very special occasion because it is time for me to speak English. That's the best part of streaming, I don't know. Aber ich gebe mal wieder mein Bestes, ne? Englisch ist das, was ich kann. Englisch ist das, was ich will, ne? And hello to all my English viewers and fans and whatever. I'm going to cast the game between Evoid Sports and Kanji Wasser. Yeah, Kanji Water. The water, my friend, are very big thing today, I would say. And yeah, I don't know, I'm not that good in English, but I mean, it's okay. But talking fast is another point, and I will try my best, but that's not new. Okay, guys. So, Evoid Sports and Kanji Wasser. I'm trying to get the OPGGs right now, and then we can talk about the teams, because both teams are some strong ones in Division 3 and trying to stay in the group. Evoid Sports with their second match day, because they haven't played that much this split. So there's some... Nobody's gonna know what is... nobody knows what's gonna happen. And they are 1-1 in their group. On the other hand side, we have Kanji Wasser on 3-1, but I'm gonna show the group later. Okay, wait. OPGGs. We need OPGGs. Guys, it is time. But I must say, casting in English is kind of fine, because I also want to learn it. Because talking was never my best strength, especially in English. Some fluent English speaking, or speaking English fluently would be very great. And especially while streaming, it is a good option to learn something new, to achieve new heights, you know. And one day I can cast the LSE. It is what it is. Oh man, okay, the OPGGs are right here. Is it quotation mark? Ausrufezeichen? Quotation mark, no? Question mark? Wait. Quotation mark? No, it's not quotation mark. What is Ausrufezeichen in English? Wait, I'm opening the Google Translator because I will need it. Ausrufezeichen. And then we can learn some new vocabulary. That's very important, I would say. Ausrufezeichen. Exclamation mark. Wild. ENGRISH cast. It is what it is. Exclamation point. No, exclamation mark. Yeah. Would be crazy if you get a spot for co-cast some LOL events. Yeah, that would be crazy. I mean, you never know what the future brings, no? But in English would be a lot more, I don't know, a lot wilder, I would say. Fuck, mark and point vertauscht. Oh man, yeah. My English is not the yellow from the egg and whatever. but yeah, I think it is kind of good to speak some English, because I always speak German, and I don't know, there's so many English words in my commentary. So why not try the other way around? Oh man. Yeah, but English cast today because we have some English players in the teams or in Evoid Sports, so that they can, you know, they can rewatch the cast and be happy and whatever. It's quite important, you know. I mean, ich könnte auch Deutsch casten, aber wollen wir nicht so sein, ne? Challenge accepted, I would say. 100% deutsche Cast. I thought so. Oh man, I knew this would happen. I knew it. Okay. But only 2 minutes. It will be a challenge to cast in German, because I never casted in German, you know. I'm English native speaker. Yeah. But okay, what did I want to do? The group. Showing the group. Because we are in the same group as the Pigeons, you know? Duplex Silver Pigeons Edition. In the same group as Evoid Sports. That means we're gonna have a match of this split in a few weeks on 3rd June? No, July. This will be kind of fun. Musste sein, ja, ich merke schon. Aber dann in-game. In-game, okay? So, wait. The teams are in Champs League, but I want to show you the group. Because something happened already. So for Evoid Sports, as I said, the second match day, they are 1-1 on the 6th place, but they have a full potential to go to the first place with just 4 wins, you know. On the other hand side, Kanji Wasser on a 3-1. They can also achieve more heights, you know, getting to first place. And I think everything will be clear after today's match. But I like the first place. I like it a lot. I like it very much, you know? This sparks joy in my eyes. Yeah, okay. Draft is ready. I think I started the tool already. I hope so. No, it's not ready yet. But we have some spicy picks. And as Wright wants it to be, there was a patch today. I haven't looked it up yet. It's quite every 2 weeks it's too much for me, because I never read it, and I don't know what changed, so I can look it up. Patch notes. Patch notes low. Lol. Okay, we have some changes, but not that many. Fiddlesticks buff? Oh, okay. Twisted Fate nerf. Okay. That's a wild one. Oh yeah!
What's that?
Halbes Jahr schon. Was los? Half a year is a long year. Or a long time. Thank you for the Prime sub, Evoid Sports. Da sind wir wieder. Okay, wait a second. I'm a little bit confused right now. But we can do it. Oh yeah. There it is. The draft is ready. We are always already halftime through. And Evoid Sports, it is time for you to get yourself on the wall of subs. That's very important. Okay. The bottom side is kind of cut out, but that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Moi. French cast incoming. Oh yeah. Evoid. Evoid Sports with a 6. I know I have to get a little bit smaller because the wall isn't that big anymore. I don't know, there are so many names. I like it. I like this point of view. Thanks for the support. and enjoy the show. Yeah, as I said, we are halftime through. I don't know. We have Kanji Wasser on the blue side, on the red side. There's Evoid Sports with some cool guests, you know. I think the roster was changed a little bit. But we have Ghost of Senior on the top lane. Draxderi in the jungle. Sargon in mid lane. Baker Bena of ADC. And ducks in the sea. There are many ducks in the sea. I must say, ducks are one of the most OP animals in the world. Because, yeah, you have a fish. A fish can only swim. An elephant can only walk on the land. A bird or can only fly. I mean, they can walk too, but a duck is an animal. It can swim, it can walk, and it can fly. That's so broken, man. That means Evoid Sports, they're gonna win this shit. Kanji Wasser on the other hand. We have Veres on top. Or wait. Yeah. I should pronounce the names in English too. Weirs. Ice Eye in the jungle. Fede Valverde in the mid lane. Hadonski on ADC and Poison Myth on support. I mean, some players that are well known in the Prime League scene, I would say. All of them are Master Tier or above. Only Draxderi in the mid lane. In the jungle by Evoid Sports is in Diamond 1. The rest also Grandmaster or Master. So it's kind of a high-low game, and I like it. I like it. The champions that have been picked, we have a Yone, I would say in the mid lane, first pick, into Silas. On the bot lane, we have a Lulu and Varus. That means we should have a DPS Varus to get through some tanks. Syra jungle also would be. The Braum is being hovered. I mean, that's some late game damage, I would say. Kanji Wasser, they're trying to go for the long run. And on the other side, I mean, the Senzao can also punish a Syra in the early game. That would be fine, you know. Okay, it's been hovered for Ghost of Sinew. I mean, a lot of scaling, I would say. And it is locked in. We are so locked in, my guys. So locked in. Evoid Sports. I'm also starting a bet. You can vote for your favorite team. Here we go. Also not that much range on the side of Evoid Sports, especially in the early game. Kale needs to be level 16 or, you know, she doesn't have that much of a range. Silas melee, Senzao melee. The attack range of Varus also not so big. That means if you can push the enemy away, Kanji can play kind of good. How come we are full English today? Today, full English cast. Yeah, for everyone who is new right now. I'm trying to cast in English because Evoid Sports does have some English players. That means I'm international today. International business, very important. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy it, still enjoy it, my very good English. I mean, at least I'm trying to pronounce a little bit better my English. But when I talk fast, I think there are gonna be some English pronunciations because I can talk faster that way. I think, I think. Very important. But let's see. I mean, I'm gonna scream a lot more and talk slower, but it will be fine. I'm confident. And yeah, you can vote for your favorite team. Kanji 0 points. Wait. I'm gonna vote for Kanji. $2K is my call. But I must say, I don't know, I often say that, but always when I cast Kanji in the enemy team, I must say they're often very strong. And I think with this comp in the late game, you can kinda do a lot. But on the other side, Evoid also has the opportunities to craft some late game monsters with the Kale. Asile is also kinda strong. He can steal some precious ultimates, you know. Yorn ult, Zyra, Yorn, Sivir, Braum. Every single ultimate is kinda worth it to steal. And yeah, that means Silas will have a great time. Me too, me too. A lot of peeling on the bot lane also. So the healing in this game is kind of strong for Evoid Sports. Can we get some Cockney English up in this bitch blood? I would say I don't know this quote. I'm sorry. Tover. Wait, I have to Google it. Some Google. British slang. It's even more complicated in the case of rhyming blood. Blood. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hardest London English. I must say I always or oi mate. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm just confused. But that's nothing new. Nothing new. But I must say I already was in London in my life. 1 week. Yeah, it was a Schüleraustausch, you know. I was there in a small apartment, in a tiny house, and it was okay, but I must say London is not my favorite city. I mean, it is old, it is has some good buildings, but the weather is just not it. It's rainy, it's foggy, it's cold, it's windy, and the food isn't that good either, you know? So no front to all my English fans or not all my London fans, but the weather is... I mean, in Germany, it is not that much better because there's every single kind of weather, you know? Sometimes it's windy, it's snowy, it's rainy, it's sunshiny, it's hot, it's cold, it's... But no, not snowy. I don't even know if it snowed this year, but yeah. Fucking rainy, mate! In it! Okay, some students exchange program. Wow. And Dark Beta, thanks for the follow. Enjoy the show. Küsschen. Okay, guys. We are in game. I don't know if I already did the whole overlay stuff. Doesn't look like it. But we will be there in a minute. And the minute should be very short. Okay, mate, we are going into the game, into the Summoner's Rift, Kluft der Beschwörer. And I don't know. This will be a fun ride. Okay. Okay, let's go. We did it. Or did we? No, we didn't. We didn't did it. We fucked up, guys. We lost it. We lost it. So, no! We lost it again. 149. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I need the names of the pigeons to be the right ones, and yes, now it looks fine. I would say it's the second match day for Evoid Sports. They're only 1-1 in their group. So, as I said, there's much to win and much to lose. Kanji, on the other hand, already has 3 wins, and with 2 more wins in their pocket, they're able to climb to the first place in the bracket. This would be very good for that team. But we already have Evoid Sports in a interesting situation. They're trying to go for some late invade or some shit. I mean, it's very important to fuck up Ice on the Siren in the early game, because Sensao does have a lot more input on the beginning of a match. So now it's party time. We have Hadonsky and Poison Myth coming from below. Federal coming from above. Now the Evoidlers in a little tight spot, getting sandwiched. But I mean, they can find it, they can fight it, they can fight the fight, you know? Stunt on ducks in the sea. And man, it's quite hard in the beginning. Just trying to talk fast. Oh man, nobody died. Fede Valverde. A little bit lower chunked. Ice Eye also. And that's first blood for the mid lane of Kanji. And oh, that's not that good. Baker Bena also running away. And I'm speechless. 4 kills. Level 1 for Kanji Wasser. It's not that good. I mean, Kanji waited a long time for the cooldowns to come back. And it kind of worked. On the other side, Evoid. Now with a very big deficit in the early game. And also the kills on the right targets. Yon and Seer. Oh man, it's a disaster. It's a very big disaster, Tobe. You say it. What happens if I play pigeon points to make you talk English? Ah, wait. Wir müssen noch Deutsch reden, 2 Minuten. Wir müssen noch Deutsch reden. I'm sorry. 2 Minuten deutscher Cast. It's kind of cursed, man, but I have to. 2 minutes German cast. I'm just doing what the chat says. Okay, 2 Minuten, Leute. 2 Minuten. Wir reden nur Deutsch, kein Englisch. Wir dürfen keine englischen Begriffe nennen, weil sonst muss ich 15 Liegestützen machen. Und das wollen wir natürlich nicht, ne? Also 15 Liegestützen. Jetzt ist mein Mobiltelefon auch schon runtergefallen mal wieder. Ne? Das ist natürlich nicht so gut. Aber was soll man nur tun, ne? Nach diesem Start jetzt in diesem Game. Ich meine, jetzt kann ich alles sagen, was ich auf Englisch nicht sagen kann. Ne, alles nochmal schnell raushauen. Englisch, Mutter, Büb. Sprichst du es? Nein, gerade nicht. Für 2 Minuten. Was heißt 15 Liegestütze auf Englisch? Tja, das sage ich dir in genau 1 Minute und 15 Sekunden. Darauf falle ich nicht drauf rein, ne? Eieiei, Legend auch wieder. Aber Namen gehen, ja, Namen gehen. Das haben wir vor ein paar Tagen auch gesagt. Ich dachte jetzt schon, jetzt habe ich wieder verkackt, aber nein. Namen gehen, das darf ich sagen. Wieder ein paar Liegestützen, easy. Aber easy ist kein Name, ne? Ach, Leute. Es ist zu schwierig, es ist zu schwierig. Okay, 20 Liegestützen. Jetzt Gank auf Toplane. Ne? Wir haben Ice Eye da ein bisschen am Move nach oben. Ich meine, durch diesen starken Start jetzt in diesem Game hat man da um einiges mehr Möglichkeiten noch zu scalen. Leute, ich hab versagt. Ich hab versagt. Jetzt habe ich auch noch mal scalen gesagt. I'm sorry. I'm giving up. It's over. It's over. I can't even talk German. It's kind of over. Okay. 20 Push-Ups. Ja. Ist egal, er hat easy gesagt. Oder scalen. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I failed you. But I would say I gonna do the push-ups after game, no? Or now? If nothing happens, I'll do the push-ups now. And as it seems, there's actually nothing going on after these 4 kills. Still a 1.4k goal lead for Kanji Wasser. Ah. 20 push-ups incoming. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah. A little bit sad. But I mean, both teams scale very good. But in the late game, I think it's kind of better for Kanji because you have so much teamfight potential. The whole team is trying to go all in. A lot of zoning tools with the Brom ult, the Ornhorn and the Syra ultimate. So there will be some hard times for esports spots to get through, get to the enemy, or getting out alive. Should have picked Anivia somehow. Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem, I think, for esports spots is the range that you don't have. And you can't really go onto the enemy because they have so many zoning tools. So it will be kind of hard. I mean, you have some dashes with the Silas or the Sinzao, but it won't work that easy because you can interrupt them quite often. And that's why I think it's gonna be hard in the late game. And now it's also being hard because we see Draxery on the Sinzao getting jumped on by... Oh, very good ultimate by Ghost is in your very close call. Draxery can be healed up a little bit more by the fruit on the ground. But the cooldown is very high. You know, the good old kill cooldown. I don't know, how long is it on level 1? 160 seconds. That's quite a long time. That means the Zyra can also try to gank the top lane. It would be easy with Dion. He has a lot of setup to prepare a gank for the Zyra, and we already see the plants are moving on the top lane. Ice, level 5. Dion not on the way or not near. So that means Ghost of Senior just gets a little bit more interrupted with the backport. A little bit of a time waste for the top laner by Evoid, but on the other side, same time waste for Ice. But I mean, he doesn't have that much to do. On the map is top lane. There are no camps. Oh, the Crux are being pinged. That means Dusk in the Dark should spot the Zyra. I mean, should have spotted, no? The Lulu didn't see it, I think. It wasn't pinged. And Ice just farming over the wall. What is happening? That's kind of wild. Kanji with the moves. I like it. Bot lane looks horrible for Evoid. Never underestimate the call. I mean, 37 stacks on the call. Or stacks left. Yeah, it counts backwards. So not that much anymore. And then the call power spike is getting through. Never underestimate a Lulu. Lulu is hard. Yeah. Lulu is love. Lulu is life. Let's see what she can do in this game. I mean, it's not that often to see a lane swap, but this time we have a late lane swap, I would say. The bot laners on the top side to contest the grubs. I mean, for Evoid Sports, it would be good to get these objectives, but it won't be that easy. Draxery is on the way, trying to poke a little bit more. Dusk in the Sea also there. Baker Bana with the Qs can snipe over the wall because there's a ward, but the smite sits for the jungler of Kanji Vasa. And that means these 3 grubs are getting into pockets. Oh, never mind! The steal is coming through. Draxery gets it! Snipes it and gets it. I mean, the vision was already there. This pink ward hasn't even been cleared yet. That means no small grublings, just some little buffs for Kanji Vasa. And Evoid. Okay, guys. I'm doing my push-ups. I need to do it. It's time. I mean, never mind! Now something is happening. Flash to the front by the supporter of Kanji Vasa, blocking a lot of damage with his shield. But is it enough? Doesn't look like it, because the arrows by the Varus are way too powerful. The Lulu ultimate getting... Oh! Flash out! Okay, that was quite wild. I don't know. The engage came through by Kanji. But the Evoid spot lane clapping with the Lulu ultimate. Kinda risky placed. I think it should have gone on the ADC, but both of them survive and can clap. Yeah, it's a big clap. Yeah, never underestimate the call, but it isn't stacked yet. You know, the gold isn't in the pocket. So that means before the call procs, you can kill them easily. But after that proc, it's over. Okay, guys. Yeah. Always when I say nothing happens, then something happens. It's always like that. But now, I'm listening. I can't see anything, but I'm still doing my push-ups. I only see the delay on the stream. And then, yeah. Told ya. Lulu is love, Lulu is life, Lulu is everything. That's the spirit. I mean, ducks in the sea. As I said, ducks, the most broken animal in the world. It can swim, it can fly, it can walk. It can eat, and it can quack. That's just broken. Just broken. Okay, push-up time. Push-up time. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something is happening. Uh-oh, that's not good. I heard something. A little bit of an engage in the mid lane. Gank coming through by Draxery. Could jump on. Oh, flashes forward. Defensive flash by Federal Valverde. Ults in. But isn't it tower range? That means, but still gets a kill. Nice try. Nice play by Federal Valverde. But in the end, the mid laner of Kanji doesn't survive. but still has some gold in his pockets. 3-1 on the mid laner. That doesn't look bad. On the bot side, we have a Drake for Kanji. I mean, they're at home in the water. They are at home in the river. They can do as many objectives as they want because they are in the water. They have water in their name. They are the water. And I am the push-up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! That's the spirit. Okay, I must say talking English is kind of fun, you know? It's kind of fun. Whew. And now I'm powered out. My power is gone. It's gone. But the power of the teams, it's still there. I mean, both sides are fighting. Evoid kind of catching up to the gold lead of Kanji. It's only 600, 500 gold lead, 400 gold lead. They're getting closer and closer. Again, 5 Liegestütze. Ah. Okay, 5 more. We have 5 more. I mean, the limit is 200, I think. But we can do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you can't see it, but I hope you can feel it, you know? I have another camera angle, but I always have to switch over. I mean, on this side, yeah. I mean, I can stay on this side. It's kind of fun too. Now Daxon is here, is getting engaged, but has the ultimate ready. That means the supporter, Evoid supporter, survives. The own ultimate stolen. That means Sargon can jump in, getting 2-man pulled in. But the tower is still there. Stun connects on the mid lane of Evoid spots. That means these both mid laners are dead. Flash out by Poison Myth. Still survives. Dodges the Q. Navarro's Q on the bot lane. Goes to Sinu in the 1v1 against Sadonzi. Flash through and gets the kill. Solo Bolo. I mean, Ice Eye couldn't get rare. Couldn't. But the push-ups are too much for me. Ice Eye wasn't fast enough. That's what I wanted to say. On the top lane, the push coming through by Varys. But Sargon decides to TP on the top lane. So there's no tower yet for Kanji. I mean, the first tower always important. Doesn't give that much gold anymore, but still opens the map quite a lot. So you can rotate way faster. Herald also spawning soon, in less than a minute. 20 seconds. That means we could see a fight on the top side again. Level 11 for Ghost is in you. That means some power-ups are in. Okay, I have to drink something. Uh-oh. Ghost is in your ulti. That means the Kale is kind of fast dead. That's it. Yeah. That was fast. But on the other side of the map, Evoid Sports can answer with a Herald and then push some towers down. I mean, top lane is... Okay, it's Half-Life. Mid lane too, but still you can decide. Put the Herald in the mid lane and then push through. But you also have to think... Because the Kale is dead. That means there are only 4 people on the map. On the bot lane, Fede Valverde pushing in with the Sion, trying to get something done with tier 2 tower. In the mid lane, meanwhile, Evoid Sports with the second tower push. But they have to respect the enemy. I mean, Ice Eye on the other side of the wall doesn't hit the root. From the bot lane, the Yon is rotating top side, but won't be fast enough. What is he saying? I understand only train station. The bot says, follow us on Instagram. Very important. If you want to see some highlights, if you want to see some clutch moments, get on Instagram and follow. hit the follow button, would be very appreciated. All links are on in the panels. Beneath us, beneath the stream. Yeah, that was a good translation. And now it is time for the first trick for eVoid Sports. I mean, for Kanji would be the soul point, but they are not fast enough, I would say. Whoa! Okay, that was quite too much for my eyes to, yeah, I don't even know what to say. These clutch moments, what an explosion. Kanji Wasa, they hit the wombo combo and destroy everything in their path. And that's kind of a problem, you know? If that goes on in these team fights, it's over for eVoid. So much burst, so much falling down. And the Void really becomes some Void soon. Because they are not on the map anymore. Oi, oi, oi. Big bada boom. That's true. Fede Valverde on the bot lane is being engaged on by Sargon. I mean, Fede Valverde, no ultimate ready. That means the Silence should have the upper end. Should have the upper end. Should up. But no! Still the Kale is there with the ulti. And saves its mid laner. But, oi, 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 oi. The damage is too much. It's too much for me. 5k gold lead for the blue side. But still, this wombo combo still in my head. I must say, or I wanted to say, because you have so much engage potential and so much burst by Kanji, the Kale isn't that bad. You know? Oh. Sorry guys. Some air coming up. But the Kale, as I said, isn't that bad because you can buy so much time with this ulti. But still, you can only target one champion in your team. That means the other 4 will likely die. Because there are no other... But still, yeah, we have the Lulu, that's true. She still brings in some tankiness for the team. But I'm missing some champions that block a lot more. Like the Braum by Kanji, you know. Braum can do very much with his shield, but now on the bot lane. Second engage coming through, knock up by Fede Valverde. This mid lane is just too strong. And the Lulu also dies. And now eVoid Sports in a hard position, being sandwiched. Sargon with the TP on the bot lane, but can't survive either. And now Draxeri, the last one standing, can try to fight through, getting 2 kills. Not that bad. Ice chasing. Chasing, but Dixon South still strong, is being stunned soon. Doesn't have that much to say anymore. And that's the ace! How did everyone die? How did this happen? Okay, that's kind of bad for eVoid Sports. Kanji, with the split pushing on in the mid lane, wasn't even there on the bot side. Guys, that's insane. But yeah, as I said, you need some more defense... defense abilities, I would say. But I think it is also the problem that we had in the early game. 4 kills given away by eVoid Sports. That means Kanji already had a very good power spike. To achieve their power spikes a lot faster. But we're still looking on to Ghost of Sinew with the scale. Still has the opportunities to be there with level 16. Buying out some time before, because when the wombo combo hits by Kanji, you can buy time and then the ultimates are gone, the cooldowns are on. Because then you can punch back. And when the fight goes longer, I mean, eVoid Sports still has some opportunities to win it. But also, we have a Civil, we have a Yone. That means a lot of DPS on the side of Kanji too. So it won't be that easy for eVoid Sports to strike back. Still, Draxeri is fighting for every minion in the jungle, getting the crux, but in the end, the enemy is running him down. That's too easy for Kanji on the top lane. Ghost of Sinew is still on the side lane, trying to poke a little bit more. But what do you do when you're on the bot lane and the enemy starts the Atakan? That's not that good, you know. And I think it will be uncontested because the jungler is dead. eVoid don't have an answer onto this play. Only the bot lane is the answer. But still! Ghost of Sinew dies! That was... What was that damage in the end? Quite too much. And now Bekabena ducked in the sea. They are both there, but can't get through. Bekabena is being blocked by the Braum shield, and now the Yon can rock again. The auto attacks are flying through the air. Bekabena with the first kill can now go for the second one. Paulie Small. Oh, flashing for the supporter by Evoid. Now the tower down. Poison Myth running with still the shield up, and now the Cyrus there with the plants. The arrow wasn't enough for the Braum to die. So Kanji still with the better play, but they are losing the T1 on the bot lane. Ay. That's crazy. William! It's William, the one and only. Thanks for the follow. Oh man. That's crazy. Okay, Drake is being started by Kanji. They are in the water again. Drake pretty safe for the blue side, and that means soul point it is on William!
What is that?
William 78! Thanks for the prime. Thank you very much. And that means we have still something to do. It's in this subworld time. I don't have space anymore, but still, no, thanks very much for the support. And that means your name is being somewhere, but I don't know where in this space. Crazy. It's so small. Small and tiny. Cute. Okay, guys. The game is kind of hard for eVoid Sports. So that means they have to punish some mistakes made by Kanji. But will they do some mistakes? I don't know. Still waiting for the next wombo combo. In the mid lane, I would say. Because the push is coming through. Bekabena is also already getting chunked on. Horn is stolen by the Silas, and that's a good engage point for eVoid Sports that they don't get the jungle. That means everyone is exploding again. No, Drexler with the flash into the void. And that's it again. But still goes to Sinyo. Survived a little bit longer, can ultimate himself, but it is only the shutdown and nothing more. And that means Kanji Wasser. They're way too strong for the enemies. No one is kept alive, and the push, especially the last push, is getting through, I would say. We still have some time on the death timers. eVoid Sports. A few seconds left. 0 to 10 seconds goes to Senior. Still needs 20. But I think eVoid, they can defend their base. Kanji have to step to the back. And go back to base. That means nothing is lost yet. I mean, Draxeri tries to get some range in. They're trying to run them run them down, but they're not getting into range. That means Kanji, they can easily go back to base. Or now a close window to start the Baron. Would be kind of funny, but not that easy. And I don't think eVoid Sports, they want to risk it. Now a very important point is to ward their own base. I mean, on the other side, Kanji, they haven't had a ward. Or they didn't put a ward onto the ground. That means nobody can TP into the enemy base. So no backdoor. But still, I think the rear power by Kanji is way too strong for eVoid Sports to hold right now. That means I think Kanji will eventually win every team fight. But eVoid, they still have hope. They still have the chance to strike through. I mean, it hasn't worked the last times, but now it could be the opportunity. Again, Draxterry with the engage on the jungler. Kanji jungler is dead. Double knock-up coming through, but the Yon is way too strong. Way too strong. Bekabena also dies. Only 2 alive. Only 1 left alive. Draxterry can't do anything in this game. And that means Kanji with their second push into the base. It works for the Nexus to explode. And that was a banger game. 26 minutes only. Way too short. And eVoid Sports couldn't do anything. That means GG, well played in the first run. And yeah, light camera action, I would say. Wait. Something's wrong. No, something's right. Oi, oi, oi. Crazy. Wait a second. GG! Oh man, 26 seconds. That wasn't that long, but still, Evoid, they can strike back in their second game. It's still a very hard start. I mean, they tried it, but I think with this first action done by Evoid, things were kinda locked in. Kanji with the 4 first kills in the game, with just 1 play, or 1 negative play, because Evoid was the one who did the play, you know? That's why negative play. Oh man. But okay, Kanji now with 1 win away from the first place in the group. That means the other teams would have to fight back. But still, it's always the same. Yesterday I had a Kanji Cast 2 against Wii Sports Academy, and it looked kind of rough for the Wii Sportlers. And always when I cast some Kanji games, they are always strong. I like to say that a lot. And also today, a very strong team. Kanji in Division 3, punching through and getting the 1-0. Now we're waiting. Waiting for the second game, waiting for the second hope, waiting for the second chance for Evoid Sports to get a win off their enemies. I mean, on the first match day against the Lobsters, it also was a 1-for-1. So everything can happen. And I think the draft is always a difference. In the second game, you can answer the draft or adapt to strike back even harder. Ah. What a poetic I am. That's insane. Okay. I'm closing the bet, or I am... How do you say that? Closing the bet. Wette auflösen. Wette auflösen. Cancel bet? Nah. That doesn't make sense. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Choosing Kanji. Getting some points. And congratulations to everything who's winning. Oh yeah. Hoi! I must say it's a very different experience to cast in English. I don't know. But I should do that more often, because it is not that bad to be able to speak a different language, you know? It's not that bad. But I would say in this split, for everyone to know, I'm gonna cast Evoid Sports a lot more often. I'm hoping to be able to cast every single match day. That means there are going to be some more English casts. Yippee! English, my one and only language. And someday I'm doing the English double time. I think I should just learn some casting vocabularies, you know? Some words that are needed quite often. Would be a good idea. You know? And I also must say, our gaming, League of Legends and the whole stuff already has some English words in it. That means it isn't that hard, because some words as engage or gank, you can always say them, and it's not that hard. Your performance was good, thank you. Oh, thank you. But if something big happens, I always wait a sec. Übersetzer. I always realize that... No, wait, what did I say? Yeah, when something big happens, a big team fight or a big wombo combo or whatever, I notice that I can't say anything anymore because I don't know what to say, and then I'm just screaming. That's all. That's the defense mechanism that I have when I can't talk anymore. I'm just screaming. Maybe because I'm screaming because I can't say anything different. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. We're playing the waiting game. Second lobby is ready. Just waiting for the draft. Should be there in a minute. And then we can wait. Genießen. Enjoy the second game. Oh yeah. I mean, these words are way too easy. I don't know why I don't know them. Enjoy and notice. Oh man, but still. Sometimes you have a blackout. Okay, what do you need to change? What is this tragedy? Nee, this is tragedy. Strategy. Yeah, to come back in the second game. I mean, the first one was kind of clear for Kanji. Und easy, guten Tag. Wir haben heute Englischcast. Ja. Aber ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Ich habe schon vorhin gesehen, bist nur am Lurken. Aber wohl doch nicht. So ist es. Okay, draft in. Second game between Evoid Sports and Kanji Wasser. We have a side switch. Kanji now on the red side and Evoid on the blue side. They have the advantage to get a first pick in and to get another draft. I mean, I think it was kind of pressuring in the first game to do something in the early game with the Xin Zhao, and it didn't work out. That's something that you need to do against the Syra. And now let's see what happens. I mean, for everyone who wonders what the elo of the teams is, you can watch it or click on the link in the chat. And then, yeah. And YouTube chat also there. What's up, guys? Oh man, I have to... Warte, gewöhnen. I have to get used to the YouTube stream. I don't know, I'm just letting it run. Not in my side. But I should change that when there are some more viewers. But yeah. Yes, I'm here now with nice fresh strawberries. Oh, that's cool. Some strawberries, always good. I must say I always missed the season, the strawberry season. No? But sometimes, yeah, I eat them. Cool story. And we still have the Syra this time in the draft for Kanji Wasser. Also the Yone, that means the same power as last game. And now Evoid Sports, they have the opportunity to answer that draft. And I must say, some backline access is always good against the Syra. Some pick and engage. Same as Kanji, they want to go in. Or they want to go out with the Alistar. I mean, you can do both. You can go in, you can go out. Alistar always very flexible. Very flexible supporter. Now the Nautilus is being hovered. And it's getting locked in. We are so locked in, guys. It's time for the locked in, man. But now, kind of different draft for Evoid Sports. They have the Misfortune Leona on bot lane. A very comfortable combo, I would say. But you have to get the Misfortune into safety, so no one can get through onto that ADC, because the bullet time just has so much value. I think you can... yeah, but you have so much zoning potential, Evoid Sports, with zoning abilities on every single champion. That means Kanji could be could start to being played around, I would say. But Kanji also having many opportunities to zone enemies out. I mean, the Syra ultimate, just the wait. It's such a German word. The Paradebeispiel. What is Paradebeispiel in English? Parade. Beispiel. Gibt's das überhaupt? Prime Example? Okay. Klingt nicht so cool. Paradebeispiel. Oh man. So, new bet is getting in. Bet on your favorite team. Bet on your favorite, I don't know who's gonna win. And lose some points. That's always the best part. Losing points. Oh yeah. Gambling. Woo! I like gambling. The core key should be locked in now. That means a lot more. I don't know, so much scaling on the side of Kanji. That means again, Evoid Sports, they have to live with it. And if Kanji gets into the game a lot faster, then it will be hard for Evoid Sports. But they also have these scaling opportunities. Way for the mid lane. I think it should be good against Rion, because you can disengage this the traits with your fear. Trundle also being hovered, but I don't think it is going to come through. We have a Talia in the jungle, that means the top laner is left. And it is a Jax. Jax is fine into Yone. But now you can put in a counter pick for Kanji on top lane. Darius would be wild. Wild, 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 wild rift! The wild rift. Don't you see it, Evold? You can gamble. On top of the chat. There's a Vorhersage. Or on the bottom left side, you can click on your points here. Okay, it's the Maokai. I don't know. So, again, Kanji is very confident with their controlling abilities. Now the Maokai, so I don't think you are getting onto the enemy. It's just too hard. You have so many plants on the ground, on the floor, on the skies, I don't know, on top of the skies. And I think for the MF, it could be a little bit hard. Fünf Liegestützen. Geil. Time and time again, we're doing some push-ups. Okay, 5 push-ups. No! It's always the same. I don't know. Why doesn't it work anymore? Why is this camera always getting shut down? I thought I changed the settings so that it doesn't get shut down. But I don't think that is possible. The camera doesn't like me anymore. It's over. It's so over, guys. And now we can do some push-ups. Yeah. I don't think you can see me, but still. Now imagine they pushed Syra to mid, Yon top and Seju jungle. 500 IQ game. I mean, Flex Picks always 500 IQ, I would say. Light ist mit unserem Team gemeinsam. I guess so. I guess so. But it could be that in the second game we are not lighting together, because Evoid doesn't light anymore. They can punch through against Kanji. It will be hard because the Kanji team is very strong. They have a lot of teamfight abilities. Yeah, I have seen a lot of that in the last game with the Yone and the Syra combo, and this time again it can happen. But Evoid also has the opportunities to cut some ways off, I would say, with the reverse wall. And then the Misfortune ult snaps through. And yeah, I'm doing some push-ups. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't feel the Mao, to be honest. It's always about the feeling and not about the brain. Yeah. Okay, guys. it is time to get that draft out of the way. We can wait a little bit more. I mean, as I said, you have a lot of zoning control, but also a lot of scaling. That means in the early game, nobody can strike through. I don't know. Both sides scale very good. And it is a lot very abhängig von den Ults. No? Yeah. Let's go, guys. We have a Seitenwechsel. That means I'm switching the sides in the overlay, and then we can jump into the second game of today's day. No. Today's date, today's day, today's evening, whatever. And now, enjoy the show. Let's go. That was a rhyme. And I'm... yeah. Brian. Okay, invade coming through. This time, prepared by Kanji. They just want to have the bot lane priorities. Or they don't want to give the priority to the enemy. So Kanji doesn't get pressured out in the beginning. Can we also swap the caster? Yeah, that would be great. I mean, you can come here and do some comedy stuff. Yeah. I mean, we can also change the caster because I'm just leaving and then nobody's staying here. And then the swapped out caster is just nobody. Or I can replace myself with some AI shit. Woo. But okay, wait. I need to change the names. It's always the same, I always forget that. Name. Zack. Game speaks for itself. True. I mean, we can do some League of Legends ASMR stream. You know? Just letting the game do its things. And say nothing. That would be good too. Or I can just cast in an ASMR way. You know, some microphone touching. Some blowing. Shh. I need these ear microphones, you know them? They're kind of creepy. And then AD, cinema, sound, whatever. Okay, so the prio is on the side of Kanji. This time on the bot lane. I mean, the Nautilus can play a little bit more aggressive. But the Leona also has the opportunities. Now with the prio on bot side. The wards are being set into the tri-brush. I mean, both junglers also trying to scale or power farm a little bit more. I would say Drexery can gank a little bit earlier. Or does have a little bit earlier. Does have the power spikes a little bit earlier. Because with the Reverse Wall, you can lock somebody off. Especially these immobile champions. As the Nautilus or a Yone with no stacked Q. That means the ganks should be come through. But yeah, a very chill early game. And the opposite of the last one, because that was kind of wild. 4 games, level 1. No, 4 kills, not 4 games. 4 kills, level 1. Was quite harsh. And this time, Evoid Sports, they can have the opportunities to strike back. Mid lane matchup is kind of fine too. I mean, the Yone is getting punished. The poke is quite high. The range too by Sargon. I must say, Hui is a champion that is kind of hard to play against because you can't really step forward. You're also always getting poked. And yeah, first gank opportunity on top lane, but the ward was there. That means the Talia doesn't get through on the bot lane. Some engage also being, yeah, engaged. Poison to top lane. Ghostazinho is getting jumped on. The Syra is there. Varus with the sapling on the bot lane. Meanwhile, 2 against 2 flash into the tower, but Varus just died instantly. That was quite weird, I would say. Dive coming through on bot lane. Poison Myth wants to go for it, but the minion wave is there. No hook coming through, but the waves, some water waves, slowing the enemy, and nobody dies. I think that was quite fine. I don't know if the strategy was to engage in the tower. I think it was more like to pull the wave so your own wave crashes into the tower. That means the wave bounces back and you can come back safely. Ghostazinho with the jump on, and that's the solo ball on top lane. Ghostazinho now 2-0 on this champion. Poison Myth on the bot lane still in the bush. I mean, that could be a punish for the bot lane of Evoid. But the wave should be pushed in fast enough. That means Poison Myth can't do shit. But still pulls the wave. Wow, what a supporter, man. Pulling the waves like easy pulls the chicks, you know? Oh, what a... I didn't see that. Delete. Big Mac bun. Ah. Yeah, okay. Some action in the early game, and I would say that is very good for the Jacks on the top lane. Ghostazinho. It's insane now. You know? Sheen in the pockets. Does have a lot more damage with that item. Now level 6. And has the opportunity to snowball a little bit more. And I don't think that Varus can do that much on this lane. 17 CS to 43. That's quite a lot. I mean, he still has a wave in front of him, but getting zoned out. Now Bekabena being engaged on the bot lane. Hook connects. Poison Myth wants to go for the kill. Bekabena very low chunked. Hadonski tries to kill him, but I don't think that there's gonna be happening anything, because this camera switches away. And that's what the camera always does. Just switching away. So gone with the fear on the minion. Can't disengage that easily. If the fear misses, it's kinda a very hard moment then for the Hui in the mid lane. So that means hit your skill shots, then everything is fine. Ghostazinho plays with his life in front of that tower. Whereas wants to hold that wave on his side. But this time Evoid sports a lot more confidence. Stealing away the red buff. Supporter also roaming to the top lane. And the Raptors are the next target, but no smite for the jungler of Evoid Sports. That means Ice Eye at least. With that camp in his pockets. And if Evoid Sports wins this one, we have a 3-time tie. 3 teams with 4-2 in their group. And I think there could be a lot more with that. Yeah, Punkte, no? Engage him in lane! Could be quite rough for Poison Myth. Has to flash out, but burns down, flash behind by Dextery. And now the Yone is enabled. Ults in onto Dextery. Flashes too, wants to put out the damage, gets knocked back. That means the Yone can't reach the jungler, Evoid Sports. And that means 1-for-1 traded in the mid lane and nothing more. But still a lot more worth for Evoid Sports, because they can do the grubs. There's some prio on top lane. The Jax is very strong. That means Kanji, they can't answer on that play. At least on the top side. But now they want to go for the bot side a little bit more. Krugs are being done. Oh, the damage by the plants, that's insane. Bekabena waiting and gets it too. And says thank you for the leash. Thank you very much, because that was quite nice. But still the red buffs falls into the hands of Ice Eye. Smite sits. And that means Dextery losing some camps in his own jungle. And a lot of vision put it down too. Put down. That means Dextery is gonna be in the vision of Kanji. That means you always know where it is, or where he is. Dragsterry, the Talia. But also has the opportunity to gank on top lane. I mean, ultimate would be ready. Where's this very juicy target. Now has some tankiness on his sleeves because the Barmy Cinder gives some health. And also he can push the wave a little bit more. A little bit faster. That means the tempo isn't that much off. Now some aggressive play by the Talia in the jungle. Tries to steal the Raptors again. But still Ice Eye is there on the other side in the bush. But Smite is ready for Dragstery. And that means the junglers are kind of stealing themselves away. You know? That's for me, that's for me, that's for me, that's for me. And nothing is for you. That's the mentality you need. And now engage in the mid lane. I would say that isn't that good for Fede Valverde. Ults back away. The damage isn't quite enough from the mid lane of Evoid. But still, Fede Valverde kinda overconfident on this mid lane. Varus with the flash to the outside. Doesn't want to get sound away. But still a flash is Maokai. Again, a juicy target. And the other thing is, Varus can... Oh, flash! Onto the tree! That could be good! Knockback sits also, and that means third kill in this game for Ghost of Sinew. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Sargon is being pushed on. And that's it for the mid laner. 1-for-1 traded over the whole map. A very good play by Kanji. They're finding their spots. And now the next target, bot lane. I mean, Baker Bana. And a juicy ADC. Ice Eye wants to steal away a little bit more. Let's see if Duck is the sea. No, he doesn't get it. Duck in the sea. Not Duck is the sea. I mean, Duck is the sea would be a very wild claim. The duck that is the sea. Yeah? Imagine you're trying to bath or take a bath in the sea, and then it turns out that the sea isn't a sea, but a duck! At the top lane! It is a kill! I would assume. Ghost of Sinew chases a little bit more. Wears with the saplings in the bush. Can slow the enemy a little bit away. But Ghost of Sinew sees the tree and kills the tree, I would say. Ghost of Sinew still chasing. Wears. Walking, running. The tree should be safe soon. Ghost of Sinew doesn't want to risk it all. And that means the top laner's getting awake. That was quite wild. I didn't think that this would happen, but it worked. Worked out for the top laner quite good. That means no forced kill for the Jax. Oh man. But still, he's gonna be a monster. I mean, with that play on top lane, Ghost of Sinew still can go for the other wave and can get some prio or some pressure on the enemy. But on the other side of the map, Kanji want to push through, and the Talia is on top side. That means she can't really, ult down. And even doesn't have an ultimate. Ghost of Sinew. What do you do? Ghost of Sinew. Okay. Sapling in the bush. Ghost of Sinew. Ah! Minion attacking. But I would say, you want to get the kill to the top lane instead of the mid laner. Quite good call. And now Dragstery nearly kills off the Fede Valverde. That kind of risky backport. Could have been sniped out there. Still wants to go for the recall. And Sargon decides not to chase further. But still, Evoid should have gotten the first turret. No? Yes. They got the first turret. That means feats of strength secured for the blue side. Botlane tower also destroyed. Kanji pushed through. And now Hadonsky and Poison Myth both can enable their strength onto the whole map. It's a little bit bot lane against top lane. I mean, the gold lead should be quite high. There are no kills, but still, tower fallen. A little bit more CS on the side of the Corki, and now the pigeon always falls down. What is happening right now? Not that good. Okay. Whew. It's fine, I guess. It's fine. Ghost of Sinew now in the bot lane. Tries to push through onto that tower. I mean, would be good. Varus now in a 1 versus 3 situation. The Nautilus also runs down, but I don't think he's gonna be there in time. Where's should fall, and yes, that tree chopped away by Evoid Sports. And now the Evoidlings can get that tower. On the other side, Sargon trying to hold the wave or clear the wave before he is getting dove away, but the damage is way too high. Ice Eye with the first kill, no second kill in the game. Trying to snowball it out right there. And Asira could be a very big threat later in the game. I mean, everyone is gonna be a big threat. The longer the game takes, the more damage there is for Kanji. That means Evoid, they're trying to snowball a little bit more, especially with that Jax. And that Jax should be respected. Should. Yeah? The respect. It is there. But now engage on bot lane. Draxter eats a lot of damage by that core key. That's the first shutdown for the ADC Flash. Over the wall, Hadonsky wants to go for that kill, goes to Sinyu, runs and runs and runs. TP also channeled by the Yone. And now the Evoid Lynx have to run away. Goes to Sinyu with nice side steps. But is he gonna be safe? No, shutdown also for the mid lane of Kanji. And these are 3 important kills for the red side. That's a little bit too much for Evoid to handle. And now the red side moving to the top lane and trying to get the Herald. Kinda uncontested. That's hard. The blue side kind of lacking away after that precious early game on the top lane. But now again, some very important kills onto the carries of Kanji. Kanji Wasser, again. They are the water. They are the strength. You know how oh, okay. Reverse wall. Enabled. Some poke onto Poison Myth, but the Herald backport not coming through. Flash wasted or flash used over the wall. Oh, yeah, what? Okay. I didn't think that would happen, but it happened. Very good snipe by Sargon. Oi, oi, oi. Good move. Good move. You know what's also hard? Yeah, my life. That sucks, man. Yeah. But what would life be if it wasn't hard, you know? Imagine you play life on easy mode. That's why you're called easy, because your life isn't easy. I know. Okay, that's hard. Okay, okay. Solar Flare coming through, but doesn't hit anyone. Whereas with the flash to the outside, avoid spots. They want to contest that Drake, trying to zone the enemy away. Goes to Senior, already half-life, jumps in, but gets out. I mean, the poke is very strong by Evoid if they can hold the enemy away, and it would work out for the way. On the other side, Hadonsky also, the rockets are clapping through. TP is ready for Ghost Ascension. That means the top laner can always get back onto that team fight. I mean, Fede Valverde now in the bush. Beneath the Drake. Could be very hard for the Evoid Sportless when this Yone is jumping in. Yeah, he's jumping in. Oh yeah, he wants to kill somebody but doesn't find anything. Goes to Zinja again in the same situation as the last time. Nice bullet time by Baker Boehner. And now not that many people died. Meanwhile, goes to Zinju, gets back into the backline. Is in a 1v3 situation, gets out, not really. And now 4v3, 2v3. I mean, Hadonsky could do some damage, but not enough to kill the enemy team of Hadonsky. Is being chased down by Baker Boehner, but the ADC is also way too low. Now, what is happening? A triple kill for Hadonsky. Wants to go for more, but doesn't have that much of a vision. And that's it. A 3-4-3. I tried my best. And the teams also tried their best. One Drake in the pockets of Evoid. They found, or they got what they were searched for, I don't know. They got what they were looking for, I would say. Yeah. A wild ride. It is. And I thought Evoid had it, but then the Corki punches through with his rockets. Ah, crazy. But not that explosive as last game, you know? Last game it was way too heavy. Kanji with their Böllerbus bomben. Yeah. Insane. But this time it is very tight. Evoid even with the gold lead 700 more than the enemy. Now Ducks in the sea. Face checking a little bit more. Tries to build up some vision. Mid lane is being pushed too. The tower should fall. That means the whole T1 tower line is getting beaten away. Whew. Okay, wild game. Gank opportunity on top lane. I mean, the Yone is in the bush, Fede Valverde. Doesn't know what is coming next. The Jax jumps into the front. So all of them misses. Fede Valverde with the ultimate on the 80 supporter. Puts down some damage and it's been killed now on the other side. Kanji striking through. But goes to Zinyu with his Jax way too strong now in a 1v4 situation. A very hard ride, I would say. Goes to Zinyu, tries to go in onto Poison Myth, but isn't being kept alive. Another kill for the ADC. For Hadonsky. 6-0 on that Corki. This is kind of hard, man. This is just kind of hard. He's gonna be a lot more than who he is now. Draxler is beating God out. No! That's unfortunate. Okay. Very unfortunate. And without a jungler, Kanji, they can look for the top lane Herald. I mean, still 30 seconds left on the death timer. That means there's a lot of time for this objective to be done. Ice Eye also there. That means this objective is secured. Yeah, I'm sure of it. And now Jax Rocket, BAM! Steal away. But no, that's not what's gonna happen, sadly. But okay, Kanji with some good plays on that map. Getting some catches. And that means Evoid, they have to be reformed after their deaths. Draxler again on the Kluft. Yeah. The Kluft of Beschweren. It's wonderful. And now, what do you do? I mean, the tower situation is kind of good for Evoid. They have a lot more than the enemy. 5-2. That means Kanji, they have to fight back a little bit more. But it isn't the... They can't find the opportunity to do so. That means Evoid have a lot more freedom to move on that map, to set out some vision, and still they're trying to push a little bit more forward. But I mean, the team fights could still be hard, you know. Both sides looking strong, both sides trying to win, and both sides being able to win this whole thing. Yeah. So everything's still open. 1 minute till the Drake spawns. 1 minute left. And goes to Sinyo. All eyes on him. He's going for the 1v1. In the meanwhile, oh no, Ducks in the Sea is getting hooked out. 3 people, 3 Kanji dragons clapping on that supporter. And that's a good death timer. 30 seconds. Okay, it's fine. We have 40 seconds till the Drake spawns. 25 till the supporter spawns. So there's everything fine. The supporter can come back onto that rift. But still, Kanji are now able to set out some more vision. Draxler it's being poked down a little bit more. Some scary situation, I would say. Very scary. Scary. Spooky, spooky skeleton. Dum 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 dum. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Spooky game, spooky way. Yeah. Drake is there. 5 seconds left till that objective spawns. And Kanji in a much better situation with that vision they set up. Goes in your honor ward. That means you have to watch out. And Evoid, they could look for a push in the mid lane to get some more tempo on that side of the map. Now Reaver's wall is set for Kanji players trapped. Nice bullet time again, but still the Yon is there, holds through. The health bar's very low. I mean, that's a good opportunity for Evoid Sports. Flashing coming through. Fede Valverde also dead soon. And Eyesight, the last surviving member of Kanji, trying to run, but in the wrong direction. Still alive. Sargon sniping down the jungler. Yeah! Sargon! Zap, zap, zap. Boo, boo, boo. The artillery coming through, and that means Tragedis for Evoid Sports. Nice team fight. Ah, that was so well played. Trapping the enemy with that reverse wall and then clapping through with the bullet time. Baker Boehner setting out the damage. And then the rest is history. The Kanji Dragons are being smacked down on that map. And now Evoid, they can push on their lead. Woo! And yeah, the snipes are incredible. I must say the damage output by that way is also insane. Ghost of Sinyo playing a very good game on that 8-4 Jax. That's very good. And now Kanji in a very... Yeah, I mean, it isn't that bad. You still have your scaling on your side. You're only 4k gold behind. Atakan still in your pockets. The next objective should also be the Baron on top side. But the opening by evoid was also kind of good. Yeah, you know, the team didn't walk into any traps. It just went the long run, and it worked out. Coming from behind, trapping the enemy in a very tight spot. And that is what you should do on both sides, I would say. You know, both teams are considered to fight in tight situations, as this is now. Valverde dashing through, has to pull himself back. Just ducks in the zero. The bullet time again is being cancelled by Poison Myth, but still, the supporter dying. Now again, a very good situation for the evoid Sportlers. The supporter duck in the sea. Not going back to base. The Baron is being started. Wave also pushed in the mid lane. That means there's no pressure for evoid. But still, we have a 50-50 situation if Ice Eye can get through. But still, Asira isn't that mobile. From behind, Fede Valverde is coming in with his ultimate. Gets one, but pulls back instantly. Bekapena also did. Baron doing some nice work with the damage. Baron Half-Life. Oh no, that's... Oh, Counter-Strike not hitting! That is kind of bad. Goes to Sinio in his Seeker. Sonya's. But still isn't quite enough to survive that whole thing. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Uh-oh. Evoid Sport losing some situations. I don't know. How long did I have this gold up? I don't know. But it's the Sonya's checks, my guys. The Sonya's checks. We like it. If the Counter-Strike had come through earlier, that would be so much better. But it wasn't enough. And now the Baron is being started by Kanji Vasa. 9,000 health on that objective. Still 10 seconds on Ghost of Zinnia, but still he has the TP ready. Evoid Sports, they don't want to risk anything. That means the second Baron also... Oh, was it the second? No, it was the first Baron. First Baron! Being killed by Kanji Vasa. Kinda uncontested in the end. So it will be a lot heavier this game. Wait, was ist spannend auf Englisch? We need das Wort spannend. Exciting, thrilling, fascinating. Yeah, what a thrilling game. Yep. 17 to 17 kills. Only a 1,000 gold lead for the blue side. And I think if Kanji can clear some towers, there will be a very faster shift in terms of gold, you know? And that's what you're trying to do with the Baron buff. Pushing in some towers, getting back something off the map. But this time in that team fight, evoid couldn't quite pull it through. I mean, they were kind of chunked low. The bullet time was out. Goes to Sinio trapped in his own spell. That's not that good because Ice Eye is on the run. Goes to Sinio jumps out, but is being chased from below. The Nautilus is coming. Goes to Sinio also flashes out. Pulls some ultimate cooldowns from the enemies, but still dies in the end. And on the other side of the map, evoid can't do anything to answer that play. That means again Kanji in a quite better spot than the blue side. Also the Drake is spawning in 20 seconds. That was a little bit too deep for Ghost of Zinio. evoid didn't have any pressure on the other side. That means the Jax dies in vain. And now the vision is being planted again in the enemy jungle on the bot side. Kanji, they want to prepare the Drake. And they don't want to make the same mistakes again as last time when the Drake was being done. Valverde getting chunked a little bit by the misfortune. I mean, the poke is quite rough. Hadonsky now with the opportunities to go on to Draxtery, but the stones on the floor are cancelling out the plans made by the ADC. Now the opportunity to go onto that tree where it's trapped in a triangle, being pulled back by the seismic shove. Now the Jax also comes from the top, and now a very good pick made by evoid Sports. And again, Kanji in a very rough situation before their Drake. I think Drakes are the comfort zone for the blue side. Now Gaussasino jumps again into the enemy line. Bullet time also procced. It's being cancelled a little bit later by the knock-up of the Syro ultimate, but still Poison Myth kind of low chunked. The way can do some good jobs with these sniping abilities. The push is right there, but the Yawn is being stunned, and now Evoid spots and want to engage. The way ultimate proc soon. Ice-Eye flashes over the wall to protect his teammates, but still the Drake goes into the pockets. The next kill for Zagon. Oi, 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 oi. That middle laner, insane. And these clutch team fights on the bot side are very good for Evoid Sports. Insane situations, and now 3 stacked Ocean Drakes into the pockets of that blue side. Doesn't... it makes a little bit sense, you know? Blue side and Blue Dragon equals...
Let's go,
yeah,
boys.
the same, you know? But Kanji Wasa not getting any Ocean Drake is kind of cursed, no? A little bit cursed. Oi, oi, oi. Just a little bit. But still, the game is now over. 3 Drakes in the pockets, 4 minutes left till the soul spawns, the potential soul for Evoid Sports. And yeah, would be a very nice run in this game for Evoid after that devastating loss in the last game. 26 minutes stomp by Kanji. And now it's getting more and more thrilling the longer the game takes. So in a 5 head-on team fight, I would say Evoid Sports wins it, but they always get yeah, they also get a pick beforehand, which is very good. And now again onto Varus. Was trying to disengage with his ulti and flash, but still the Zenith Blade is being channeled by Ducks in the Sea, and that means the tree is chopped again and again and again and again. 1-8 onto that top laner. Very good picks, but still you have to give something up in the mid lane because Kanji, they're pushing in onto that tier 3 tower. That's kind of hard. A rough situation for Evoid opening their mid lane, but still they want to fight on the top side. They try to bait the enemy into pushing that wave and now getting through onto the top lane, but still the time isn't enough. And now Fede Valverde could cancel some backports. Oh no, that might be hard, but Gaussasino still there into that bush. Could go on to Fede Valverde. Good point, stun. Sitting also onto that mid laner, but the other members by Kanji, they're coming onto the top lane. And it's a 4 versus 2, a little bit too long. And that means 2 more important picks before that Baron spawn. 40 seconds on to Gaussasino. The Baron spawns in 20 seconds. Uh-oh. But still, the vision is quite good for Evoid on the top side. That means nobody can get into there unnoticed. I must say it's quite funny that Ice-Eye always tries to farm from the other side of the wall. I've never seen that, but looks like it's possible. I think I just don't see that many Syro jungle players. And now Baron is being started. They want to be fast. Gaussasino with the TP ready. Could get into flank position behind the Baron. Now Draxery with the passive ultimate doesn't get caught out. 6,000 health on that objective. I mean, Baker Bena could have a nice opportunity to steal it, but no! It wasn't enough damage. The smite lands by Ice-Eye, and now Kanji, they have to retreat. Whereas is being the target again, is being sniped out again and again and again. 1-9 on the top laner. That's insane, but still the second Baron goes into the pockets of Kanji Wasa. That team, they have the opportunities. But still, I think it's quite funny. You know, Evoid is getting all the Drakes. Kanji is getting all the top set objectives. That's insane. And now the push is coming through by Evoid. I mean, without the top lane, it could be a little bit harder. Nice counter-strike by the Czech, stunning some targets. Fede Valverde kind of low chunked. Now the inhib is down. Some time is being bought for Evoid. Gaussasino has to retreat with that health bar. You don't want to fight. And also in 50 seconds, the Drake is gonna spawn. We have a backdoor TP. Or what backdoor flank TP, but a little bit too late because the support is down. Kanji supporter back from fence. Gaussasino also living his life, living his best life. Flashes out with a very low health bar. Still survives, but the other members of the team Evoid are being killed off. Adonsky now has to be respected. But also the poke of Daxtery. Ghostasinho tries to go in, but is being dodged away by the ADC of Kanji. And again, Ghostasinho. Ah, no, dies in the end. Hadonsky with the kills. Also the Nature's Grasp. Good set by Wares. And that means the door is open for Kanji Esports. And there's a wave in the mid lane. 40 seconds on the death timers. We have Baker Bane and 20 seconds. That was quite hard for the team. Evoid Sports now have to defend with their lives. The mid laner, the last man standing. Ducks in the scene, 5 seconds alive. But it will be Heartsagon trying to pull out the wave or clear the waves. But these minions are way too strong with the Baron buff on their backs. And now the next kill coming through. Hadonsky doesn't die. But now Ducks in the scene flashes forwards, lands his Zenith Blade on the ADC, but still dies. Baker Bane and now the last man standing. It's a never-ending cycle. The Nexus is open and now the Gage coming through onto the ADC. Triple kill for Hadonsky. And now you can't believe it. Kanji punching through in that game, winning 2-0 against Evoid Sports. It looked so good for the team on the blue side, but it wasn't enough to win. And that means GG, Evoid losing, Kanji winning, and now Kanji Wasser, the first place in the group. Oh. Where's the music? I mean, that was way too fast again. That finish. Way too fast, but still. GG, well played. That's it. Ah, what a close call, man. What a close call. 3 Ocean Drakes. It could have been 4, but now in the end, it was a small mistake, a small overstep. Or, I would say a big overstep. I mean, the inhib was down. And then it happened. The retreat wasn't retreaty enough. Yeah, you know. And then it went the other way around. Yeah, kind of sad, but what should you do? Now, Evoid Sports with a 1 and 3 in their group. I mean, I could show it again on the end of the match day. Is it updated yet? Yes. Oh man, always the Kanji teams, you know? Always the Kanji teams. They are always clapping through. That's insane. So, okay, the group. Warum spielt der andere ADC von Evoid nicht? Das musste mal die Evoidler fragen. Das weiß ich nicht. Heute war es Baker Bane. And there's the group. Kanji now with a 5-1 on top of that leaderboard. And Evoid Sports now with a 1 and 3 above of Swiss Ghost. I mean, Swiss Ghost having a rough time in the split. 0 and 6. And next game? Wait, what's the next game? Next game is... Oh, against Duplex Silver? No? No, Münster. Münster Esports, Golden Goals on Sunday at 17... No, not 17. Wait. Ich wollte gerade sagen 17 o'clock, ne? Aber 5 p.m. No? I mean, the next official match is against Blues, Duplex. But it still is 1 week ahead. Seriously? Duplex? I thought Münster was next Sunday. Ah, yeah, wait. Golden Goals. Okay, there's some problems. Yeah, okay, now I've read it. Okay, so that means next game will be against the Pigeons. The one and only Pigeons. The match of the universe. Because Evoid Sports is the dark hole in the space. The Pigeons are some stupid dumbass pigeons. And that's gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm going to cast in English or German. I think it will be German. Because this is gonna be a very exciting match. And I'm looking forward to it. 2Q. Everything is open and we can still catch up. I mean, yeah, there are still some match days left. And 3 losses are nothing compared to what could be done. No. Yeah, okay, I'm lösing die Wette auf. Ganz, ganz wichtig. Kanji mit dem Win. Gönnt euch eure Punkte. Give me my points. Same here, same here. Die guten Points. But yeah, how was it for you? Some English cast again. I mean, the last time was a few months back. I always try to cast some Evoid games in English. I don't know. Hamnubena, den du meinst, ist in einem anderen Team. Dadam! And again, 5 push-ups. We love 5 push-ups. We love it, we love it. Some end-of-the-day push-ups. But yeah, I hope you understood my English well enough. And it's always kind of fun to do that. But yeah, some push-ups always good. I hope the camera's on. No, the camera's not on. I'm sorry, I'm not going... No. It was really good, thanks. Thank you too for the opportunity to do some push-ups. Yeah, 1. And speak some English. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Nice. I love it. Man spielt dann Tsukyu beziehungsweise das andere Team. Wo spielt denn Tsukyu überhaupt? Das kann man doch bestimmt googeln. Ne, okay, findet nix. Tragisch. Muss man mal schauen, in welchem Team der spielt. Um 15 Uhr Sonntag gegen LKW? LKW? Ach so. Das war nicht für mich. Ja. It's too hot in here. It's always the heat. Oh man. So, let's see. What is our next stream? I must say, tomorrow I'm not live. Ja. On Friday. Ja, am Freitag auch nicht. Samstag auch nicht. Sonntag dann wieder höchstwahrscheinlich. Da gibt es wieder ein bisschen längeren Stream. Mal schauen, welche Games dann am Schluss gecastet werden. Ist immer so eine Frage. Na. Aber gut. Alter, meine Ohren schwitzen. Die schwitzen sich alle einen ab. Verrückt. Aber Leute, ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Na? Ich merke schon, wie langsam ich auf Englisch rede im Gegensatz zu Deutsch, aber da kommt man bestimmt auch irgendwann rein. Und deswegen, ne, für alle, am Sonntag geht's wieder weiter. Hoffentlich mit ein paar Games. Wie gesagt, mal schauen, wen wir casten. Und am 3. Juli markiert das Datum im Kalender, auf eurem Handy, an eurer Wand, wenn ihr aufsteht, an der Decke, an eurem Türrahmen, an der Haustür, irgendwo in der City, wo ihr wohnt. Denn der 3. Juli ist der Tag, an dem Evoid Sports gegen Duplex Silver Pitches Edition hier live gecastet wird. Und es wird ein Banger. Das zeige ich euch gleich. Ja. Evoid, das Team, das ihr heute gesehen habt, gegen Double Jungle. Bin ich mal echt gespannt, wie das so alles läuft. Und da, ne? Geht's auf jeden Fall schon ab. Freue ich mich. Deswegen, bitte caste das. Da muss ich mal schauen, ob ich da jetzt schon jemanden habe oder nicht. Ich meine, ihr könnt es ja anmelden oder so. Ich weiß gar nicht, welches Team das ist, aber gerne melden. Ne, auf Discord oder auf der Website anmelden. Ist alles unten in den Links verlinkt, in den Panels verlinkt. Na, einfach mal drauf schauen. Und ja, gönn dir eine Dusche, geiler Cast. Ey, ich habe ein Duschenproblem. Hier gibt es mal wieder keine warme Dusche mehr. Wir haben nur noch kaltes Wasser. Weil Dinge kaputt gehen. Aber ich meine im Sommer nicht allzu schlimm, ne? Ja, aber so eine Dusche, ich glaube, die tut mir ganz gut. Ne? Okay, Leute, war mir eine Ehre, war mir ein Fest. Ich hoffe, wie gesagt, es hat euch gefallen. Und dann würde ich euch einfach mal nochmal weiter raiden. Ich meine, es ist noch sehr früh heute Abend. Viel Zeit ist da. Und dann raide ich euch einfach mal rüber. Gleich. In Richtung MT1. Ja, die spielen noch hoffentlich. Ja, die sind noch in-game. Let's go. MT1. Immer wieder Legenden. Und dann würde ich einfach mal sagen, ich wünsche euch einen wunderschönen Abend. Ja. Ah ne, falscher Button. Wrong Button. So. Okay, Leute, also wie gesagt, bis Samstag. Haut rein. Ich bin offline. Genießt noch ein bisschen League of Legends und haut rein. Habt einen schönen Sommer. Genießt die Tage. Und seid nicht zu traurig, weil es zu heiß ist. Weil die Hitze bleibt nicht für immer. Bald ist wieder Winter. Scheiße. Tragisch. Naja. Also Leute, haut rein. Bis bald und danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis dann.